Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft, but there's only one modded... What? How are you here? What the... I've mined the one block exactly 0 times since the last episode, and a frog has... Have you escaped? Did you appear? Can the Drigmies summon... No, don't, oh god, oh jeez. I didn't want to free the Drigmies. Now they're gonna teleport other mobs to their location or something like that. Get back in the pen. We had 2 frogs. Right? Maybe they can escape? Maybe he was like, I'm gonna go back to the place from where I came, to the one block. I'm confused. Anyway, welcome back everybody. Since we last left off, Drigmies have teleported frogs, and also the Carbuncle has decided to take on a life as a tightrope walker. And the Sylphs are cheering him on. It's a good time out here. All right, so I did a whole bunch of auto-crafting setup since last time. Oh yeah, dude, it's pretty interesting. I know, bro. Have you checked these out, dude? Have you checked them out? Like, I got a lot of recipes. Not only do we have all this stuff from last time, but also what I did is I had to find a workaround with all the essences. There is no RF tools crafter in this mod pack. There's like basic RF tool stuff, but not the crafter, and that means that we actually don't really have a workaround for getting these from Inferium up to Supremium using auto crafting. So instead what I did was I just manually crafted basically everything we had into Supremiums. We have 91 right now, and then with auto crafting I now have it so that the recipes essentially down convert, so from Supremium downwards, which doesn't require the infusion crystal. So that's my workaround for now, and every now and again I can just get a whole bunch up to Supremium as we generate more Inferium, and that'll be the way to do it. But got a whole bunch of drives, discs, so on and so forth on AutoCraft, the hopping bonsais, the crafters themselves, some of the base ingredients coming from the mystical agriculture essence. We also have another crafter that I set up over here as more mechanism stuff, the tiny mob farms. We still need to find a good way to get bookshelves without it being manual labor, but you know, eventually we'll get there. But for the most part, that's a good bit of basic auto crafting that we have done. I do actually want to go and add some more windmills right now because we have those. So let's see, generator, why don't we craft 10 more? See, easy. Start it up and then it just crafts on through. And I got speed upgrades and energy upgrades in all of these. So the metallurgic infusers are set up for the basic and the second tier alloy. We haven't gotten refined obsidian, so this one's kind of just sitting, waiting, but it doesn't have the upgrades either since we haven't set it up. But everything that's active over here, we have crafters on the enrichment chamber, on the smelting factory. We have it on the crusher for the osmium and the gold, which is used for the speed and energy upgrades. And oh, I also added bone meal into here because I forgot to add in the bone comb. So now we have all 3 of the honeycombs that we're getting. Well, not the honeycomb, the other types of combs. We have the honeycombs still just going directly into the system, and everything's good. I was able to AFK a little bit, not as much as I usually do in between episodes, but at the same time, no, don't. That could have been close. Let the comments come back about, yeah, you really need to make an airlock on your beehive system. Why do you do that? That was bound to happen at some point. We saved it. But anyway, the hives aren't backing up, and I also don't think the chest down below is backing up either. So it means that centrifuge is processing things faster than things are generating, so we're good until we add more bees, which we do need to do the mana bee at some point. Did you do this too? You're both gonna be tightrope walk? Oh my god, the carbuncle is jumping on the head of the Drigmy. Oh, you guys are performing acrobatics. Oh my god, you guys are living life on the edge. Oh, one of you is gonna fall off eventually, and it's gonna be very sad. Sylphs, I'm entrusting you to keep them safe, please, okay? Just nudge them back on if they start to fall off. Anyway, generators, hey, look, we got 10 of them. Now we can never run out of power. Not that we were really going to either. Also, cables, like if I want to make more cables, now that's on AutoCraft, right? I could just queue up another 8 of these and it'll just process the whole recipe all the way through. Isn't that nifty? Man, I love AutoCrafting. It's so cool. All right, let's head on up here and why don't we just, place down some of these, which don't stack on top of each other, but hopefully I have enough slots. I might not have enough slots, but that's why we brought up more cables. So, bit of information since last time around that's, somewhat important. We need to make augments for the Supremium armor if we want to be able to fly. So that's something that we're going to want to work on. We can't make the flight augment yet because it involves resources that we don't have for nether stars. But You basically make this using the same infusion setup that we use to make the seeds. And then after that, we need to make something called a tinker table, I believe. And using this tinker table over here, which requires solium, which again, we also don't have, we can apply the augments to the armor. So that's what we need to work towards. I do think that the way we're gonna get nether stars is by mob lassoing a wither skeleton at some point. And someone said there's eventually a quest that gets us one of the diamond mob farms. I just don't know what quest it is. Clearly it's not unlocked for us, but having one of these, and we can apply Unbreaking 3 to lassos, which I didn't realize, and then that'll allow it to last a lot longer. We could use Unbreaking 3 at the moment, even in these basic mob farms. We could just do that for wither skeleton anyway, because we're gonna go into the nether in this episode. So that pretty much sums up the stuff. Since the last episode, lots of quality of life just with auto crafting, basically. By the way, I'd like to mention the sponsor for this episode, U2's, and the new Captain Carkles figure, along with some pins that's available next Friday at 12 p.m. Pacific at u2s.com. Link in the description. Yes, it is officially called Captain Carkles. It says it on the box. They like to keep the names unique, and we used Captain Sparkles last time, so you get a dad joke. A pun. It's right up my alley. Anyway, I love it. It turned out so good. So check it out if you're interested next Friday again, and I'm excited. You know, I feel like we should get some more mileage out of the auto crafting since it's the main thing I worked on between episodes. Look, if we scroll all the way down to the bottom here, look at all this stuff. And that's only the stuff that I have 0 of in the system right now. Otherwise, it doesn't say craft underneath it. So you know what would be good? We have a netherite sword. 8 damage. Kind of lame. Kind of puny. Here we have a Supremium sword. 24 damage. That sounds a lot better. I feel like we should make one of those. I think all I need to do is just feed it a diamond sword here, and then we should be able to make it. Yeah, let's go. It has everything, and it doesn't even require infusion crystals anymore because we sorted that whole thing out. Bro, we're just, dude, leaps and bounds. There we go, instantly. 24 damage sword. Sorry, netherite, you're gone. I think I could still do vanilla enchantments on this too, and I think I can probably do damage? So the augments, I assume, also apply to weapons, which means I wonder if the strength augment goes on a sword. It would make sense because diamond swords in the recipe. We'll have to see for sure once we get the tinker table. But yeah, 24 damage. Not too bad. I did see some people like, okay, now that you made the armor, you should just recycle all the patterns that you used here because you're not gonna have to craft it again. But also, it's so colorful and so nice. And I can auto queue up patterns. Look, let's get some more mileage here. What do we want? 20 more patterns. Start it up, go. It's gonna work on that in the background. Also, you know what we could make? How about some installers? What if we wanna, get our mechanism stuff up in tiers? What if we do like, 4 basic, something like that? And then we'll need to do every tier, right? Because otherwise, you can't skip. You have to apply one level, then the next, then the next, then the next. But yeah, we'll do like this, get them all queued, and then it'll do its thing in the background. And then what we can do is we can take these basic tiers, right? And then we can just go down here and we could upgrade our enrichment chamber and our, enrichment chamber, crusher, and then the 2 metallurgic infusers that are also operating, and it's still going. And now we get 3 slots. We just need to do the auto sort on all of them. And that's the one thing. I don't know why it doesn't default to auto sort, because I guess maybe that way if you have multiple input resources going in, it'll like put them into different slots instead of allocating 1 resource into 3. But there we go. Or however many you have. Elite, advanced. I believe that the advanced is next. We can go boom, boom. And that one's on elite, and then boom, and boom. And then we can upgrade them again, and again, and again, and again. And now they're all on par with the elite smelting factory, and they're all max speed and energy upgraded. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, wait, this is awesome. And now let's say I wanted to like get some speed and energy upgrades into the final metallurgic infuser, even though I don't have the refined obsidian. I could just queue these up, and then also energy upgrades, start them up, and they do be zooming. Oh, dude, it should be just so fast here. It should, oh yeah, it's already done. Okay, pretty cool. And then let's just search upgrades, and now we have 8 and 8. And we can just throw them into the final one, and that way it'll basically, well, other than the installers that we need in order to upgrade the level, it'll basically just all be good to go, plug and play, as soon as we are ready for it. Other than I need to put in the recipe, so we have like this recipe in there, that recipe in there, and that's it. Okay, let's go to the nether. and see if I can find solium, because I'd like to make the tinker table. I think it would be pretty good to have, but also we do want to get more of the crystalline bee. There we go, 64. See, this is the great thing about just having the honeycomb and the pollen puffs pumping directly into the system, is we can make all these treats and then we can just click on the hive and we should be able to pretty like instantaneously get ourselves another crystalline bee. I just need a bee trap or wherever it is. Bee cage, right? I probably already have some of these over here that I can grab. I should just put all this stuff into the system, but you know, it is what it is. So we're gonna get solium, we're gonna get a crystalline bee, and that will accomplish, the crystalline bee is gonna be used to get a mana bee, and that's what's gonna give us the source gems, because we need a whole bunch of those for all the Ars Nouveau stuff. Alrighty, there you are. Let's get, I mean, dude, we have so many of these things, we might as well just make it happen super quick, right? And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, there we go. So crystalline bee requires, in order to get a mana bee, I believe that we need it's just a singular source gem, but in order for it to actually pollinate, it needs to have a source gem block. So, Fortune 3, I think I want to get an enchantment setup, or at least just books from villagers, so that I can get Fortune onto the Paxel, because I think they can be regularly enchanted as well. Okay, enough talking. We have a limited amount of time here, 29 minutes. Only 29 minutes, and I should bring a boat. I want to set up the precision sawmill with mechanisms so that we can get sawdust, and that's going to be kind of, I think, our best way of getting paper prior to being able to get sugarcane, which I don't know if I have a way yet to get sugarcane. I'm not entirely sure. So for now, I think that'll be easy. We can have it tied into auto crafting. So solium looks like this, and I think it generates in the nether. I looked it up and it seemed like people were saying, yeah, it's a nether resource, and there it is. Okay, that was easy. We didn't need all that time. So is it got it. I might, if we're going for fortune, maybe I should just, if I find it, just silk touch it for now. Oh, wait, there's some more. There is some more up there. This is where it'd be really nice if we had ourselves, you know, a little bit of flight module on our hands. Don't worry, we'll get there. We just have to find ourselves a fortress and do all that within the time limit. You know, it'd be nice to have the flight module to be able to find the fortress, to be able to get the flight module, but a bit of a catch-22, I suppose. Anyway, it's fine. I'm gonna silk touch a couple more while we're here, because I think solium is what's necessary to make the dagger that you use to be able to get mob essence, to be able to make like the mob soul stuff, which is the way that you're able to make like slime seeds and leather seeds and those sorts of things, which allow you to get a lot more mystical agriculture stuff that we currently like don't have access to. I just love the underblock place, man. It's nice. It's useful for skyblock stuff to be able to build down without having to rely on water, but it's just so frustrating like the other half of the time. Okay, we'll do that, and then hold on. Oh, there's so much more. So it's just found it, soulstone. Okay, I guess you just get these soulstone clusters, and then I suppose if we like mine in, you just find more and more. I think there were some on the underside as well. Maybe we should just, look at that. More solium. Let's see, so solium dagger, right. You make that, and then does it upgrade into these with, okay, so you get all this stuff, and creative attuned. There's no graphic recipes there. And also grants infinite souls from all creatures. The 69 damage, very nice. I was like, can we make that? No, we can't. Might be slightly overpowered, but also apparently silent gear can like get to those sorts of damage levels, so it's not entirely out of the question. All right, well, we got ourselves some solium. Let's see if we can make the Tinker's Table. I can make the augments as it stands, but it was just like, I couldn't do anything with the augments, so I figured let's get that first. And But before we break all that, instead of wasting, why don't we have a little bit of fun and make ourselves a lectern? Yeah. All right. Who want Fortune 3 and Unbreaking 3? Fortune 3 and Unbreaking 3. We'll go for both of them, whatever appears first. And what's going to happen is we're also going to get a bunch of other, good stuff. And I'm going to be like, you know what? Let's get some more carpets here. And do I have any wool? Oh, by the way, hey, you guys, back on the autocrafting topic, you want to see how much it costs to get this is the biggest storage disk that you can get with the current mods installed. What does that cost? Missing 8,000 quartz essence, missing 2,000 diamond essence, missing a few thousand iron. Yeah, it's a wee bit expensive. Just 2,800 basic processors. No big deal. But actually, the 1,024K we could make. That would hold us over for a while. It would also probably use up all of our quartz essence. Was at 880. What's our quartz essence at right now? 898. So we'd have no more quartz essence, but also we would have, this is 16. We would get 1,024. A lot more, quite a bit. So storage I don't think is going to be an issue, even if we ignored having all the drawers there. So just throwing it out. Anyway, carpet, right? That's what I wanted to make. More carpets. I actually probably have some already in here, but I'm not actually going to be able to get underneath. Am I? Is this going to work? Can I shift, crouch, jump? No. Yeah, no, I really didn't think about ease of access here when I was making this whole thing. But surely I will not end up punching the villager. Oh, we don't have trade cycling. We don't have trade cycling. Here's the part where I should probably just make a Supremia Max, but also, we'll be right back. Yeah, that was gonna happen, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Okay, so it's fine. We have a lot of villagers, and don't escape. And we'll be able to make more books and lecterns, and don't worry, we're eventually gonna get the stuff that we need, right? Do I have any books? Yeah, I got one book. I'm definitely not gonna go through all of my emeralds in the process here. It's just, I swear, it's easier to get emeralds by trading with villagers than it is from the seeds. The seeds they seem a little underpowered in this case, unless I just make more. Yeah, that's not gonna work. This is quite bothersome. I don't need it. I have 24. I don't need it. I'm gonna pass on it. Oh, I want Unbreaking. Okay, there we go. We got one. It's not the best deal, but I've been at this for a very long time, and I am throwing in the towel. Let me get another book. I think it's actually the last book that I have, as well as the emeralds. Yeah, without me having to strip more logs and stuff like that. So, hey man, we're in business. Please tell me you did not cycle the trade that quickly. We're good. Perfect. So, we apply this to the Sapphire Paxel. And then not only can we use it on the Solium, but we can also use it on the Source Gem ore, because I want to make sure that I get 10 of these, actually, so that I can make the block and also click on the crystalline B in order to convert it. I really hope it goes into the center thing as well. Okay, so, I don't have an anvil. I haven't made an anvil. I wonder if there's any sort of powered anvil that we can make here. Maybe, no big deal. It's fine. We can just do that. We got plenty of iron, and we'll put it here. Okay, you're gonna work with fortune, right? Yep, perfect. All right, fingers crossed that we get good luck. My luck varies regularly when it comes to this sort of thing, but here we go. I guess the Solium probably doesn't matter as much. Okay, not bad, 30 out of that, and then Source Gems, come on. That wasn't the best luck that I could have had. That really wasn't the best luck that I could have had, but you know what's gonna happen? We're definitely 100%, if we keep mining there, we're gonna get more Source Gems. We're definitely gonna get more Source Gems if we keep mining here, right? There we go. Perfect. One more fortune here, and we'll be good. Cool, we even got 3 from that one. Once we don't really need the luck anymore, that's when it's like, oh, no. You wanted luck? Here, I'll give you a bit of luck. What do you mean? What do you mean you weren't getting good rolls before? Everything is great. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, we got our Source Gem block. This many episodes after I used it in one of the thumbnails for an episode, but it's cool, you get the idea. All right, we got our crystalline B. So let's bring you over here, and pretty please with a cherry on top. Let's use the middle hive, let's let's use the middle hive right there. Yeah, what a guy. Oh, all right, we have to wait for him to come out now. Oops. Hey buddy, wanna come on out? Come on out. It's great time. Let's sleep and hope he comes out during the day. Hello? You wait, is that you? Is that him? There's the crystalline bee. Hey, come here. Boop. We got a mana bee. Perfect. And let's just, yeah, there we go. Cool. So that'll start funneling the mana comb into our system, and as soon as we have a decent amount, then we can add it into the automated centrifuge whole recipe, and then we'll start getting source gems put into our 4th slot in the drawer. And then I guess after that, we'll add new centrifuges for every 4, and that way we don't have to, not have drawers. We don't have to pump it back into the system. We can be drawer efficient despite being able to make a 1024K drive for over 1 million items. But no, it's okay. We'll keep using drawers. We got to be efficient about things. We don't want to not be efficient. Always be efficient with bees, especially. Tinkering table. Okay, let's check this thing out. Let's see what the interface looks like. And I'm hoping we can get some of these augments going. All right, tinkering table. Why lock? Why it be locked? I don't know why it be locked or anything, but I'm assuming that is for an augment. So same with if I put this here, that's for an augment. I don't know how you unlock the other slots, but let's try. So if we made a strength 3 augment, for example, so that's quartz, supremium, and 2 diamond swords. Let's do that and then see if we can put it on the sword, unless you have to go in order. You might have to do one in order for the next one to unlock. We'll see. All right, so base unattuned augment, and then we want quartz. Hopefully this will work. I haven't actually done this before because it's this is all upgraded since last time I really focused mystical agriculture before. Cool, it doesn't work. Oh, that's what I'm missing. You need to do the for the strength 3. It's got to be the strength 2 in the middle, not the unattuned. It does make sense when you think about it. Oh, by the way, it definitely says what piece it's applied to here in the item, boots, chest plate, sword, leggings, armor, so on and so forth. I overlooked that before, but it's all good. Okay, tier 1. Great, it's working now. Tier 2. Perfect. And finally, tier 3. Okay, now it's always good when you actually pay attention to the recipe that you're looking at. Will this work? Will you apply? How do I? It's there. Oh, it took it. It took it. Strength 3, dude. Let's go. Okay, so now, oh, bro, 44 attack damage plus 20 attack damage. Okay. Yeah, see, I knew we didn't need to get that sharpness enchant that the villager was getting us. I knew we'd be good. You know what I kind of feel like, though? Some no fall damage augment would be kind of awesome. So I'm going to do that one. This one's actually going to be awesome, though, because, think about it. When we fall down from super high up or, jump off the island or something like that, instead of going to half a heart or just dying, let's check it, dude. There's only one way to find out. All right, here we go. Oh no, don't land on the farmland. Yo, no fall damage, come on. Oh, these augments are sick. And then do we want to do absorption so we rarely have to eat? I kind of want to. Yeah, no, we should. Unless, oh wait, this is going to require absorption. We'll worry about that another time. This is going to be a lot of gapples and a lot of recipes. But for now, just having plus 20 damage on the sword and also no fall damage on the boots. Ooh, this is good. All right, do we have any mana comb? Yes, we do. Let's set this up into... I think we'll have to unlock the drawer, but we'll put this into the exporter here, and now this should start going, and it'll backlog here, but it's okay. I'm carrying around the key with me wherever I go now, and then that was basically what somebody commented is it's just placed out when you're starting off a drawer, say for one of the seeds, just have it not attached to the drawer system to start off, let it generate its resources, and then I can just carry on and place it into the drawer system. There we go. Source gems, and perfect. Lock it back up. Next time, We'll add on another centrifuge next to it, but it should be really easy to hook up any additional ones and we'll be good. So now we got auto processing on the source gems and that can keep going while I AFK. And then we will use them for stuff, for completing challenges. We need 128 of them for a challenge and then we'll get a mana bee. It's a good thing we're using our mana bee to get a mana bee, which is always definitely nice. I wonder if I could make the novice spell book. I could, but before I do that, I need a book, and now would be a good time to get books to be a more renewable resource, because as you see in this episode, we do need them every now and again. So here's what we need to do. It seems like a good way to get paper is to use sawdust from Mechanism, which we get from the Precision Sawmill. So I think we can craft one of these. If you control and shift on the JEI Plus, it'll craft the remaining ingredients. So now if I just go and want to make a sawmill here, it'll have everything ready to go. And then of course what I can do is I can make more of the installers so that we can get it up to the same tier as the other one, so that, you know, we've got some, this is actually going to be really good because we want it to be able to process a lot at one time. Otherwise, this is because it's going to be processing massive amounts of logs at once in order to craft planks out of them. It is more efficient though, because you get 6 planks out of every log instead of 4. So we get this plus all of the, you know, the speed upgrades and energy upgrades, and all of a sudden, like, this is a way better way to get, it's 50% more efficient of a way to get planks from logs. So it's kind of, it feels like a no-brainer. I don't know that we'll be doing too many recipes out of this, so even just like a basic crafter is probably good. I don't know why it's using granite as an ingredient. Oh well, if it works, it works. Although I don't have granite on autocraft, whatever. It's fine. And then we need an importer, which I have a couple there. And let's see if I can do this smoothly. Fingers crossed. I want to see if I can do a live setup here. Okay, we put the Precision Sawmill down, and now we upgrade it up to the same tier as the others. Turn on auto sort, side config. I'm trying to think how I set the other ones up, but let's put the speed and energy upgrades in, and then we will add the importer on this side. Then we got the crafter there, and then the crafter is already attached. So now we have to get the pattern for that. I think I do this recipe, but it's like the wrong planks, right? So we want to like put that in. 6 is the output, right? And then we got to put the actual log into here. And then I don't think we actually need the sawdust there, and create that pattern. If we put that into here, I think I have to remove the other, I have another plank crafting recipe though, and I probably have to get rid of that. Otherwise, I think it gets confused. So I might have to get rid of you. Okay, let's see if this works. So we want to get planks. Let's just say 64 and auto sort. Okay, yes, there we go. And so we do get sawdust as an output. We're gonna need speed upgrades here. I totally forgot about, I haven't put speed upgrades into the importers on anything, but we do get some sawdust. So it's working. It's just not the fastest to bring it back in, but that's okay. I can add those. So the speed upgrades require sugar, and I just realized that I've not actually made sugar so far, I don't think. So we do need that. Yeah, we need a lot of sugar, actually. You can get it from honey, but we've not really like focused on production. I wonder if I can right click on the centrifuge and just like, how do I get this? Can I, wait. What are you doing? Okay, it's literally just passing it into the hopper. You're not being helpful. How do I get the honey out of here? Let's try this and see if I can use Mechanism in order to make this work. Probably does not need to pump this fast. I don't know. I'm just, whenever I make anything, I'm just bringing it up to the elite tier because reasons. And then let me make a tank, and maybe I can like pump out into the tank. But if, you know, clicking on the thing directly with bottles isn't working, then let's do that. And let's make you. And now advanced fluid tank, just so that it can hold more honey. What's the capacity on this? 28,000. Perfect. Please work. Pretty please. Okay, wait. Oh, yeah, it's automatically coming out. That was very easy. Okay, it wants to get rid of the honey. So often you have to do like some side configurations or something like that. It just gets like really mad at you, and it's very frustrating. But in this case, really, I can't just fill up. Let me fill my honey bottles. Why can't I just fill that freaking thing? I think I can do buckets of honey. Advancement made more honey. And then using the honey bucket, I can get honey bottles by doing that doesn't count? Is this a mod? Oh my God, it's different honey. It's different honey. I am in pain. Unbelievable. Oh no, excuse me. No, you see this honey, it requires 4 glass bottles, not 3. My mistake. Thank you. Okay, wow, it doesn't auto refill the bucket either. Oh my goodness, you frustrate me to no end right now. Okay, there we go. 36 sugar. That'll be good for some speed upgrades, and I'm pretty sure stack upgrades require 4 speed upgrades per. So anyway, eventually I'm sure that we will get sugarcane from somewhere, probably. But until that happens, well, we get to settle for this. Okay, it's in the system. Let's make 4 of them, even though sugar isn't renewable. So we'll have to manually make sugar from this whole. I guess I could probably do the honey on autocraft. I think that will be a way to make the buckets work. Let's put 2 into here. And then I also think maybe 2 into here would be good, since the smelter sometimes processes a lot. And now, okay, if we do planks, and let's say we want to just make, I don't know, a lot of planks. And we start it up. Hopefully we get a lot of sawdust as a byproduct. You'd think that this would go quicker. I might be able to add a speed upgrade here, potentially. And let me see if I don't think I've ever added speed upgrades on the crafter itself, but it may be worth doing. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep. There it's not keeping up on the export. I need a stack upgrade. Anyway, look, we're getting sawdust that I can just manually retrieve out of there. And then we can get this added to another pattern. So paper from sawdust. Perfect. And now we are good. Here we go. Sawdust in there. Now we can, if I want to say make a bookshelf, hopefully, I can basically auto-craft it all the way up now from its base ingredients. Great. Perfect. We love auto-crafting. Anyway, let's just add a stack upgrade here, and then we'll call it good. And can we make you? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Perfect. Okay, so that can go into here, and now one final time. We still have tons and tons of logs. Let's get ourselves some planks and do a couple more stacks. There we go. And hopefully now it will start to, yes, okay, perfect. It exports a million times faster. Fantastic. I know I'm dwelling on the precision sawmill a lot here, but the more I think, I actually need to have 2 patterns. One that has the planks outputting and the other that has sawdust outputting, so that when we have a recipe like paper, which calls for sawdust, if I don't have sawdust in the system, it doesn't know to call for a plank recipe. It knows to call for a sawdust recipe. Same with if I need planks, but I don't have planks in the system, it can't call for a sawdust recipe, it has to call for a plank recipe. So even though it's doing the same thing, I think I need to have 2 different items to identify in order to call for it when I need more. So let's say that I want to make some books, right? Let's say I want to make 15 books. If I only had the plank recipe, it's not going to realize, so it wouldn't have called this sawdust here. So now it's going to actually call that sawdust with the precision sawmill, and previously it wouldn't, and now we have 15 books. So now we can make the novice magic thing because we have books. Perfect. And we'll be able to call spells in and stuff. This is where we're gonna have to look up a YouTube tutorial or something. I got into the real basics of it in Ragnamod, but scared I'm gonna break something I shouldn't. Touch. What if I self? Oh no. Oh, self. No, we don't want that. Self break. Wait, what happens if I'm gonna create self break? I'm trying to call, maybe this is not a valid spell, self-break, because why would you want to do that? Yeah, YouTube tutorials, here we come, because you can do some cool stuff. There is some documentation, though, actually, in the mod, if we want to do that and, look through it a little bit here. Getting started, resources, tier 1 spells, tier 2 spells. Yeah, there's a lot. Oh, boy. You know, I think what we could use now is a trip into the Nether to try to find a fortress to lasso a couple of wither skeletons. Oh, that was a quest. That was actually something I meant to show when I went to the Nether, is like the quests here are not too bad. Oh, wait, I wonder... Wait, what if we get a mob farm as a reward for any of these? Blaze rods? I mean, yeah, we do need to find a fortress for sure. I could easily do that one. Yeah, so, I mean, we'll get unbreaking before we throw them in, but we could even probably... Oh, no, we are going to need higher tier to be able to support the withered skeleton anyway. Oh, I was looking at the recipes for the higher tier farms. Like, we're not there. I don't know, like, what we can get up to right now, but we need a lot of mob-related things. So, I mean, I guess finding the fortress first... We would want looting on our side. Now, looting would be helpful, although we can one-hit the blazes anyway. It's no big deal. All right, well, you've got half an hour to, oh God, try to wander around, but also we need to be able to make it back to the portal. Otherwise, uh-oh, life's gonna be real miserable. Okay, so basically what I do is I go out 15 minutes, and if we don't find it, then we have to let time come back. And oh geez, not great at all, is it? Well, you know what? I think this will be a good suspenseful spot to wind things down for this episode. But next time around, we'll see if we can find the fortress. It would be really nice if, you know, we get waystones or something like that. There might be, I think Astral actually has a way that you can do teleportation, but I don't know if, yeah, you didn't stand a chance. I don't know if it goes in between dimensions. So anyway, we'll see. But yeah, we gotta go on this quest, hope for the best. And sorry, buddy. This sword is so good. Yeah, make sure to like the video if you've enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel to stay tuned for future episodes when we try to find ourselves this fortress. And check the playlist if you've missed any episodes and you want to catch up, see how we got here, or jump into ones in the future if that's when you're watching. That's it for now. See you next time. Actually, just kidding. I need to be able to AFK in between episodes, so I'm going to head back home, but this will be the first thing we do next time. Bye-bye.